This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Some people ask, do you believe in God because of science? I was asked this by a newspaper reporter once. And, I said, I don't believe in God because of my science. I believe in God for lots of other reasons. And then he wrote it up, fortunately passed it by me before he printed it. I don't believe in God because of my science, says Brother Consolmagno. No. But if you already have the belief in God, if you feel that you're familiar with God and the way God has acted in your life because of your prayer, because of the things that have happened, because of what you read of how God has acted in Scripture, how God has acted in the lives of other people, and you get a flavor after a while, yep, that sounds like him. That's his sense of humor, all right. Right. So he's going to be Son of God and Son of Man. I was expecting that he was going to be a human son with a sort of a God's adopted son. No, the other way around. He always does that kind of thing. When I see that same sense of humor played out in the way things work in science, where they're exactly the opposite of what I expected, but as soon as I see it, I go, of course. That gives me the feeling that I'm looking at the same hand. When I feel the same sense of joy looking at a computer screen that I have in those moments of prayer when suddenly God just comes by and says, just saying hi. And it's that same sense of joy. Then I feel, yeah, maybe the best way is to describe it like this. When I was 8 years old, it was the summertime, and I was up at the cottage in Lake Huron, where we had a summer cottage, and it was raining. My mom would pull out a deck of cards, and we'd play rummy or some such dumb game. Now, your mom can beat an 8-year-old any day. That wasn't the point of the game. The point of the game was playing this game with me, was her way of saying she loved me, in a way that she couldn't just come out and say she loved me, because as an 8-year-old I would have gone, oh, Mom! When God invites me to play with him in the universe, I feel the same sort of thing. That he sets up a puzzle. He's playing a game. I solve the puzzle. He goes, cool, now let's try this one. I'm like the dog chasing after a stick. Throw me another one. To me, it's that sense of experiencing God, the Creator, when I've got my fingers dirty messing around in his creation. And I suspect if there's a painter in this room, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If there's a dancer in this room, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If there's an athlete in this room, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those moments when you're in the groove and it's working right. Those moments are magical. Those moments are religious. And that's why we do what we do. And it confirms your sense of the goodness of the universe. Thanks a whole lot for coming.
This has been a production of CST Media.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University. Please visit us at emory.edu.